I'm now going to demonstrate how we attach the anti-flap kit to our trailers. All of our trailers use the same method for fitting the anti-flap kit. Now first of all, we've got to make sure that the awning is in the right place. And this is how we know this. If we have a look at the barrel, you'll see that the barrel's got a black line and so is the outer sleeve. Now these two lines need to match each other. If these lines are lined up, we know it's in the correct place. Now also, with your spreader bar, you see that we've already marked the black line. This is where the inner sleeve and the outer sleeve need to be, just in front of the black line. Now to activate the anti-flap kit, you can see on the top of the roof there is a bracket. Now on the anti-flap kit there's a hook on one end and there's a pin on the other. The hook goes into the bracket on the roof. And the other end of the anti-flap kit is the pin, and the pin must go in the hole. If you've lined these lines up together, the hole will be in the correct place. And with the anti-flap kit, as I previously mentioned, there's a hook on one end, and I just want to show you the hook. And then on the other end is the pin. Now what happens with the anti-flap kit is when it's fitted in the correct place, you can see where the awning actually goes underneath the clamping mechanism. I'm now going to demonstrate how we fit the anti-flap kit to the trailer. So first of all, what we want to do is walk the anti-flap kit to the trailer so it's in a vertical position, and we put the hook in the bracket, make sure it's fitted in securely. So what I do is when I lift it up, I slide the clamping mechanism to the outside, make sure it's coupling the awning, bring it back in, and then I slide it into the hole. Once we know we've got it in the right position, and we know it's spread out, what we do then is we tighten up the wheel and we know that it can't slip. Once it's nice and secure, we can now clamp the clamping mechanism. And we just squeeze these together. Start from the bottom and work your way to the top. Now I'm 6 foot tall, and I can use the step that we provide with the trailers. If you're a little bit shorter, you may need to carry a small step ladder. And there we go. We're all clamped in, and then I spread the vinyl in between the two locking points. Now I'm going to show you how we install the centre rail of the anti-flap kit. As you can see, it's very similar to the ends, but it has no clamping mechanism. Now this is designed so it's got a bow in it, as you can see. Now the bow is to go to the top, and it can only go one way because of the hook. Now let me demonstrate how we put it in. Very similar to before, we walk it vertically to the trailer, and we ensure that the hook is safely in the bracket, which it is now. Raise it up, release the yellow wheel, and pull it towards the hole in the barrel. Once we know we've got it spread and it's in the right position, we can then tighten the wheel. Now I'm going to demonstrate how we install the end wall. Now if you look at this very carefully, as you can see by the shape of the wall, you can see how it fits into the end of the awning. Now how I start is I start at the top, and this is very, very important. If you can see this slit here, well this slit is where the roof capping sits in between. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the very top and attach it to the anti-flap kit. When fitting the end wall, we start at the top, and you'll notice that there's a slit in the end wall. Now this slit is for the pop top roof to slide in between. And I'll demonstrate now. So first of all, through the slot, and attach it to the Velcro on the anti-flap kit. Or we start at the roof side and work your way down to the end of the awning. It's a nice snug fit. And then we come up to the top again, and you'll notice that there's Velcro on the pop top, and the Velcro on the inside of the wall. What happens? Same again, start at the top, get it nice and neat, and we hook her on. And you can also see there's a rope rail sewn on the end wall. What we've got to do now is we've got to slide the rope rail down the sail track, which is fitted to the side of the trailer. And what we do here is we start at the top. What you do is you slide it in. Once the rope rail is set inside the track, what we do is you just feed it down, slide it through all the way. As you can see, we've now totally weatherproofed the side of the wall. What you would do then is get your pegs, and you would peg down through the eyelets in the wall, all the way through, and we come to the end. What we do then with the two Velcro straps on the end of the wall on the leg side is we just attach them, firmly close it. Now your end wall is fully secure. I'm now going to demonstrate how to install the long wall. Now at the top of the long wall is a rope rail. Now that rope rail will slide through the track that is in the barrel of the awning. So I'll demonstrate how we feed it in. Okay, so what we do is we slide the rope rail through the track within the barrel. Just feed it through and slide it along. Once you've slid the long wall all the way through the barrel, you can see that there's Velcro on the end, which will then marry up to the Velcro on the outside of the end wall. And it's just a case of folding the over and securing the two bits of Velcro together. You'll also notice that I've undone the straps for the end wall. Once you've got the Velcro fitted between the two walls, we can then pull this along and re-strap the Velcro, which is attached to the end wall. The end wall is now secure.